Hey, beautiful soul. Colleen, Wynia here, your spiritual intuitive and reset your vibe energy coach. Are you feeling alone, confused, a sense of disconnection, wondering what way your purpose is, how you're supposed to show up in this world? It's a very different time, my friends. If you've been questioning, spirit signs and feeling alone, you can know that you're not alone. I also want you to know and talk to you about that this is a collective journey. If there's an aloneness feeling going on for you, or an overwhelming grief or loss, or expected or unexpected surprise, it is okay to feel messed up, confused, emotional. And why do I tell you this? It is really, really important because in order to break through, you almost have to break down. Now, I'm not telling you that it has to happen harshly for you. There has to be a big turmoil, because that is not the case anymore, right? You're here on the planet, and I'm here to remind you and remind myself that we are here to awaken our soul. Our soul already has it mapped out. So try as you might to avoid this stirring feeling that's bubbling up inside of you that is maybe exhilarating and exciting, and then equally like overwhelming and overbearing and over like, how am I going to handle this? Whatever your turmoil is, friends, it could be showing up in a state of health, problematic, not feeling great, you name whatever the condition could be. It could be showing up in this disconnection with relationship, or maybe you've been spending a lot of time alone lately. That's actually a really, really big one, because you're lonely or feeling depressed and alone. That's when our energy changes. And so you need that internal time. So I'm here to inform you, because if you are feeling lost, it's really important to understand that this is a collective awakening. Now, what do I mean by collective? When you hear that term over and over again, especially if you're newer to the spiritual languages people have been using, it simply means that the entire human race has reached a point in its history, right, in this next level ascension. And in order to ascend, you may hear people talking about 3D consciousness, right? That's like the 3D form. And you're moving. We are moving. We're in it right now. It's not like black and white. In order to integrate the 3D into the what you may hear is 5D consciousness, this is all about listening, deepening, and opening your heart center. Folks, everything is about the heart center, and I know this to be true. And how do I know this, and who am I to tell you this? Well, I have spent my lifetime, of course, just like you, but if you relate back to those turning points in your life where things really felt overwhelming and you didn't know if you could handle it, I can count on my both hands many times. But for me, in particular, there was a time over 20 years ago, almost 30 years ago probably, no, not quite, between 20 and 25 years ago, when it took for me to awaken to my pain on the inside, it took an outside occurrence, right? For some of us, it's a pandemic. Well, for me, it took the loss of my dear cousin, Rob, who was like a brother. And it took the loss of my dad and the transition of them within 9 months. And if I'm saying the word transition, I mean the death, the loss of them, that they passed over on the other side. But really, the other side is here. So this is about connecting the dots, of recognizing these experiences that are happening to us are happening for us, because they're here to allow yourself to really feel your heart. And to do that, we must go into the yuck. I don't want you to be doing this alone. This is something you can do with a coach, with a healer, with someone like myself. I actually have a group program which helps women ascend. It's designed specifically for intuitive, empathic women who are on a path of awakening to their next level. What you often hear is as purpose. But folks, our purpose is to be in the now, right? You may have heard the power of now, right? The power of now, being in the now, Eckhart Tolle. Many thought leaders talk about the importance of the now. That's why meditation is so big. That's why yoga, moving your body, is so big. It helps move the energy. Well, one of the greatest things I've learned to help move your energy and heal your heart at the same time is breath work. So I'm a trained rebirther breath work to help people go through a rebirth using the breath, the power of the breath, and offering simple methods that you can use everyday practices as well. So anyways, the first message here is to let you know that when you're having experiences, signs, these are signs that you're ascending, when you're feeling things in your body and your heart is calling to you. So trust your intuition. As a guide of helping my clients, trust your intuition. You're actually energizing and giving acceptance to your body and saying, hey, body, gorgeous Colleen body, that's me. You're innately wise. You're emotionally brilliant. Let me listen to you this time. So when you have a gut feeling or something wrenching inside of your gut, or your throat's feeling constricted, or your heart's feeling pressure, or there's weight on the shoulders on your body, there's something you're not hearing. So by listening to the signs of your body, that's one of the signs, right? That you have something here to do, but you must slow down first to hear it. So I want you to consider these practices that work for you to slow down. It could be a walk in nature, it could be meditation, it could be breathing. But if you're feeling stuck and uncertain how to work with these, or you're having these incredible spiritual occurrences and happenings all around you, it could be you feel like your loved one passed over is speaking to you or touching you, or you feel like you've had a lucid dream, or you're waking up in your dreams, or you're astral traveling. There's all sorts of things that can happen. But most of all, I'd love to help you not go to the state of breakdown to break through, right? To break down really hard on your own. You're not alone. So when you're feeling alone, I want you to know and remember, I've been there, and so are much of the population, or so is much of the population on the planet today. You may not know that. They may be covering it up with humor. They may be covering it up with laughter. They may be covering it up by like hibernating, right? And just like not letting everybody know how you're feeling. But the greatest courage of the heart is the vulnerability of expressing your heart and going inside and telling someone and reaching out for help. So my friends, I've opened up a bit of a channel. I can help you. I have a powerful program called Crystallize Your Vision, like I mentioned, for intuitive empathic women who are in life or on business, in business, but they're looking to elevate their income, their ability to show up in the world, have more clarity of purpose, monetize their lives, but really confidently know that when you're alone, you're growing, and it's a-okay. I love you all. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment below, and join my newsletter list that will educate you, inspire you, lift you with more of these YouTube videos and free events that are designed to help you tap into your spiritual wisdom that's always there for you, my loves. Colleen, Wynia, your spiritual intuitive reset your energy coach, sending you so much love, and just know all the signs of your body and the little signs and signals from spirit, angels, guides all around you. Not sure what they are. They're here for you. They're not to be scared of. They're a gift from God, a gift from Source, a gift from the divine. Love you all. Have an amazing, amazing life ahead. Mwah.